Hi, good morning. This is Sherry Bevan from The Confident Mother. I'm back for my daily live to answer your career and job search questions. So, this is being live streamed into my Facebook group, Career Conversations, but I'm also sharing this on LinkedIn afterwards. If you're watching, do say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay so that I know that you've seen it. So, today's question is about preparing for a video interview. Now, I do have a great handout with some top tips on how to prepare for a video interview. So, an interview over Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Skype. So, the specific question today that Deborah asked was I had an interview last week on Zoom and I had to do a presentation and it crashed halfway through it was really scary and I didn't know what to do and I felt like panicking, but the panel were really nice and allowed me to reschedule the interview. Now, of course, it's nobody's fault if the tech fails, if your internet crashes, or if they're at the other end, if their internet crashes. So the first thing I'd say is don't panic. The second thing is if you know you've got to do a presentation for an interview, I would say it's absolutely fine to send that presentation ahead of time. Hi, Ellie. Um, be, and actually, what I would suggest is rather than sending it as a PowerPoint version, is to send it as a PDF version and make sure the page numbering is really clear on it. And that way, if for whatever reason your PowerPoint doesn't work, or the tech crashes, or you're not able to share the screen, I've had one client who went for interview who was going to share her screen, um, but the person doing the interview didn't know how to do it and didn't seem to have the access rights to do it. So it's as well to send a presentation ahead of time, but send it in a PDF format because sometimes if you're using one version of PowerPoint and they're on a slightly different version, or you're on a Mac and they're on a PC, it can make a slight difference to the format. And why put those question marks in people's head? So you can do things to get ready for video interviews. Send ahead the presentation, and obviously then think about things like the lighting, practice the technology in advance, get a glass of water so that you don't get all thirsty during because when you're talking a lot, you get thirsty, and that's when you think, oh, I wish I had a glass of water. And if you haven't got one, you'll start to really, really think about it. And I know lots of my clients, tricks they've done is put little post-it notes up all around the screen, and remember to talk at the camera. Um, and I think sometimes it's easy when you're on a Teams or Microsoft Zoom call to be looking down at your screen because that's where the people are appearing. But if you look direct to camera, you've got better eye contact, and so you come across sort of subconsciously as a warmer, more engaging candidate. So hopefully that's been helpful today. If you've got a career conversation question or a question about a job search or job interview, please pop your question in the comments below. And if you want more support and help and my personal feedback, then come and join me in my 5-day sprint to get job search ready. And we get started on Monday, the 14th September. I will post the link in the comments below. So thank you for watching today and speak to you all tomorrow.